So here's a steerer tube that has been involved in was on the roof rack. The bike was on the roof rack and it was impacted. And what's marked in yellow there is delamination that we found. So we found that with the ultrasound scan, we found delamination. But if you look very closely, there's a line. I'll move right in, and you can see that line right there. And that's the imprint from the stem. And if we move further in, you can see the circle through here, that line that runs through there. So that's, again, that's from the stem. And but what the important thing is, up here there's very little contact area between the stem and the steerer. So where that hole is, where you can see that circle, that's where the stem is. It's basically it's forged like that with a big hole to keep the weight out of it. So so the only area at the top of the stem which is in contact is that tiny little bit of material there. So there's very little support for the steerer. So the compression plug is really important, and having a compression plug probably saved that top of the steerer from being delaminated, but the bottom was basically crimped. So if the compression plug would have gone down further, down to about here where the scalpel is, that probably would have saved that delamination. So yeah, it's really important to make sure that you've got enough steerer coming through the stem to give it plenty of support. So yeah, with actually I'll grab a stem and I'll just show you quickly on the stem what's going on. So I don't know if you can see. Let's see. Yeah, see how there's that hole. You get the light right. So it's basically hollowed out to make it light, but then there isn't that much material up at the top, so we need to get some light in there. Yeah, so that's why it's important to have the steerer. If the steerer is further down and you have a spacer on top, you can guarantee you've got good support of the steerer. If your stem is mounted up like this, if we use a sort of representative like that, then you can see you're going to have the problem like this one has. So there you have it, another little quick tip on how to set up your steerer, your stem on your steerer tube, and the consequences if you don't do it right.